Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've got some really frustrating news and some struggles that I'm going through with this game. As you can see, right now I'm sitting at 5,403 trophies, and honestly I'm quite upset at this. Um, let's go look at my activity log for a second. Oh, look. Defeat. Oh, look. Yeah, the rare victory in there. Defeat. This doesn't count because they're in the war battles. Oh, defeat. A rare victory. Look. At the beginning of this season, I was over 6,000. I was at 6,120 is where I was at when this season started. Just a few days ago. 3 days, 5 hours ago is when I started playing in this season. And since then, now I'm sitting at 5,403 trophies. A 700 point loss. This is absolutely ridiculous. There's no way that these games are not rigged. Absolutely not. In fact, I have changed they've done something to they've done something to the decks. Alright, so this is my primary deck. Well, in fact, it wasn't even completely this. It was more this. But it's a max level deck. And I have played this deck, and I've changed up my deck, trying to figure out what is working, what is not working. As you can see, my decks are changing, trying to figure out what's working, what's not working, and just trying to get in there. I'm like, this is the deck: Double Prince, Hog Rider, Valkyrie. I mean, the only thing I'm really missing is major air, but I mean, I can take out air with the fireball. I just it to me, it's ridiculous. So currently my deck is this, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to play until I start winning. And unfortunately, what's probably going to happen is the second I get in there, now I'm going to start winning. Why? Because I've already contacted Supercell, and they're sitting here watching this channel right now. And so they're probably going, "Oh, well, this guy, we're going to let him start winning." I'm telling you, it happens every time. Every time I contact them about this, it happens every single time. I'll go on these major losing streaks for no apparent reason, and then I'll contact them with the issues of their game, and all of a sudden it'll switch. It'll change around. So here's what I want you to do. If you're having this same problem, I want you to contact Supercell. Why? Because I want them flooded. I want them flooded with calls, emails, text messages. Hit them up on Twitter. Hit them up on Facebook. I've already sent them a message on Twitter today. Because I was going to actually keep it private, and they said, "Oh, the best way to contact us is via social media." Oh, okay. So you don't mind if I put this out in public? Alright. So I put it out in public. And now I'm going to spend the time doing this over and over again. So if you were here before on this channel for Madden, you can just probably say Madden's gone away, because I'm not going to do Madden on this channel anymore. So if you're here for Madden, go ahead and hit that unsubscribe button. But if you're here to learn about Clash Royale and how this game is rigged and what you can try to do to get around it, then stick around, because I'm on a warpath now. I'm tired of gaming, especially when I've paid for this game. Like, I pay for this game monthly. And to have a rigged game like this after you pay for it, like, it shouldn't be rigged at all, whether you pay for it or not. They have a mode of operations, and if you're going to pay for it, fine. If you're not going to pay for it, fine. But don't sit there and rig the game trying to get people to pay for a game. It's absolute deception. So here we go. So this is my deck. We've got the Furnace, Archer Queen, Prince, Bandit, Valkyrie, Dark Prince, Fireball, and Mother Witch. Let's go. And sorry, you're not going to be hearing the sound from the game itself. I don't have the audio cable for it. I will find that and we'll get that fixed. Which also means that I don't get to hear the audio. But that's okay. And see, so far he's playing. And what's this? Look at this. All right. I'm telling you, Supercell was listening, because now they're just gonna go, oh, just let him win. Just let him win. I'm telling you, that's exactly what's gonna happen. See, they haven't even put anything back down. Why? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like, that was... Now they're gonna try and... I'm just... Excuse me. Just rigged. And see, now they know they're in a position where they can't make it back. So they're like, oh, now we're gonna play. Alright. Well, you ain't making it back. You know why? What? Who throws arrows like that? Somebody who's trying to lose? They're just not going to allow me to have the 3 towers. Just 2. Probably not even that. Yeah, okay. So I haven't won a single game in a while. The first game I start broadcasting, guess what? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, okay. Right. Yep. And this is one of the decks that I struggle with on this account. Instant. Excuse me. That was the only way I was going to get out of that. Oh look, it's another YouTuber, by the way. Miguel YouTube. Hey, hit me up. I'll go check you out. I'll link you to this video. Alright. When's it coming back out? When's he gonna throw it? There it is. Knew it was coming soon. Just gonna let me win. Yep. Haven't won in like forever, and now I get to win because they want me to win. Hey Miguel, sorry about that. Deck I've been playing forever. Deck that I was struggling with, and now all of a sudden it's this deck is winning. It literally makes no sense, y'all. Literally makes no sense. I mean, literally makes no sense. Absolutely insane. Alright. So, here they are. They're letting me win now. They're giving me decks that I can beat, of course. Which has been odd. Like I said, I have not won, other than the 2 games prior to this one and this game. I have not won really, but like three or 4 games since the beginning of this season. It has been ridiculous, and this game's not over. That's gonna hurt. The only reason I was able to defeat that was because it was a level 11, not a 14. If that was a 14, that would have hurt. It is just weird how you can lose so many times, and then the second they decide you can win, they'll let you win. It is like really weird. And why they do it, I have no idea. But I sent them a message earlier today, and now here's the results. This is the results. And they knew I was mad too. I let them have it. I did not keep back. Like I said, this game's not over by any means, because they could definitely still, probably not now. All I gotta do is hit that twice. Once there and once with the bandit. Oh, they blocked it. That was still the closest game that I've had since, in these past 3 games. Zero wins. Let's go look now. So there was a rare win. Those don't count. There, I don't know. Those defeat. Victory. Nope, that doesn't count. That's from. This was the start of the season. 61-20 to start the season. Loss. Victory, loss. War, loss. Rare victory, loss. And then now these 3 victories. You guys, like, explain it. There is no explanation for it. All it is Supercell knows that they can get you to buy stuff if you lose, because they'll think, oh, well, I need to buy other cards, because if you look at my cards, I'm by no means maxed out. I'm trying to get there. It just takes a while. Like, this honestly is the next, that one or this one is, the Magic Archer is the next card that I'm going to upgrade. And it probably is actually honestly going to be the Magic Archer. I love the Magic Archer. But, man, it's just a struggle getting to this point of winning these games in a consistent manner. Or not even necessarily, not necessarily a consistent manner, but just a manner in general. Like, I understand, like, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one. But this, where you lose 8 in a row, 10 in a row, there's no excuse for that. There's no reasoning behind that, especially when you're not a bad player. If you're a decent player, you don't even have to be a good player, just a decent player. You're not going to lose 8 in a row. 3 in a row, yeah, you lose 3 in a row all the time. But when you start losing like 8 in a row, it can't be anything but rigged. Yep, here we go. This is going to be a tough game right here. This one's going to be tough. Level 13, probably playing an all maxed out deck, and a deck that's probably difficult for me to win on. Let's see what else they got. Yep, look at that. Seriously, at least we got a defense for it. It's a close game though. Don't know which way this one's gonna go. So again, sorry guys that you can't hear the audio from the game. I don't have the audio connector to the game itself. I'm just trying to win a game. That was we're now at and this is what I'm telling you. I said something to Supercell, and like you can see now, because I said something to Supercell 4 games in a row, and while the third game was not that easy, every other one has been a 1. They've at least let me have a 1-0. They're not letting me get a 3-0, but they're giving me decks that they're giving me. I'm telling you, this game is rigged, y'all. This game is rigged. And I'm gonna figure out how. I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna figure out how this game is rigged. Y'all, if this is what you guys want to see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yes, these games count. They actually count. And I'm gonna do more of this because I'm tired of constantly losing in a series. For those of you that just joined, this is where I started the season. I'm going to scroll back here. Scroll back. This is where I started the season. 3 days, 6 hours ago. 61-20. I dropped. No joke. To 54-29. Dropped to 54-29. No, 54-03. Dropped to 54-03 before I started winning. And these last 4 games, now I've won. Now I'm up to 55-20. There's a lot of work to get back up to where you were. So I'm just going to keep fighting, keep pushing forward. But I'm going to stream this when I'm playing like this because I want proof that these games are rigged. And if this keeps happening, and I'm gonna start doing some research in the background on how these games are, how the matchmaking works, and I'm gonna get to know this matchmaking because there are certain cards that when you place them against the decks that I use will absolutely destroy me, and I know that. And when I see them, I'm just like, ugh. Especially like when I get P.E.K.K.A. deck after deck after deck. It was crazy. I was getting P.E.K.K.A. decks like crazy. See, there's one. And then that is an absolute insane deck. If you ever played against that deck, this one right here with the Electro Dragon, the Inferno Dragon, the Elixir Golem, and the Battle Healer. You get more than one Battle Healer right there with those, and that is just an insane deck to play against. There's another P.E.K.K.A. There was the series of P.E.K.K.A decks. I got 1, 2 in a row right there. And then Lava Hound, Balloon. I hate balloon decks. I just hate balloon decks. I hate balloon decks with a passion. Alright, guys. I'm going to end this. Be blessed. And we'll see you.